to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Take it, everybody's had a chance to look over the minutes.
Yep, motion to move.
First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Wilmot. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, moving on. Get into resolutions. Yeah, fingers not working right. Resolution GC2, resolution authorizing expenditure from Development and Efficiency Fund related to advancement of the power proposal.
I'll move it.
First by legislator Holst.
Second.
Second by legislator Wilmot. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries, thank you. PS1, resolution authorizing budgetary modification for transfer from insurance recovery, treasurer's office to probation department, automotive supplies, and repair.
Move it.
First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Wilmot. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries. PS2, resolution authorizing budget modification, probation department to accept the ignition interlock non-installer enforcement initiative grant.
Move it.
First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Holst. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries, thank you very much. PS3, resolution authorizing budget modification, sheriff's office transfer from insurance recovery, treasurer's office to automotive supplies and repair road division.
Move it.
First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Wilmot. Any discussion?
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
How many accidents have we had this year so far?
I couldn't tell
We
you.
should be in a really high pool by now, but
This could actually have
you
been
gotta
something,
slow down though. I missed the first question. I had a question.
this could have actually been something from last year at this point in the game.
It's true.
You know, yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, we've had this discussion before, deer, animals, people. It could be an array of reasons why we have these insurance recovery and transfers. Even if another insurance company pays off, it still goes in, we have to divvy it out. HS1, oh, wait a minute. Any other questions?
No, we're on we're
We're
on
on PS3.
PS3, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries. Thank you. On to HS1, resolution authorizing budget modification, Department of Social Services, Division of Mental Hygiene, to accept additional New York State Office of Mental Health, OMH, state aid for 2026. First by legislator Wilmot, second by legislator Holst. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries. HS2, resolution authorizing budget modification, Department of Social Services, Division of Mental Hygiene, to accept additional New York State Office of Addiction Services and support, and supports Oasis state aid for 2026. Question?
You please explain how the money's to be divided up.
Vera?
No,
Lee?
Oh, sorry.
I was just asking her to pull the info memo out, just so I could take a look at it.
Sure.
Sorry. So this is, funding in the amount of $447,375 to be provided to provider contracts. So supported housing to enhance the quality oversight of administration for New York State Assisted Outpatient Treatment Program. The supported housing funding is $81,603. Will support the contract with Oswego County Opportunities, and the rest of the funding at $365,000 will both support the AOT program operations and to be determined technical assistance and contracted community interventions. This is 100% funded by the state, so there's no impact on local share.
Thank you, but I just find that so vague. I'm having a hard
Okay.
time wrapping my head around it. Exactly, that's quite a bit of money.
Yeah,
Phil, I mean,
I can follow up with you if you want. I can get greater details from Nicole on this, because this is the mental hygiene division, so I can get some information and send it to you.
okay, it doesn't help today, but,
No.
it just seems to be rather vague to me.
You're in HS2.
Yes.
Kind of looking for a breakdown, right? Of the,
Yeah. I mean,
Where the
Yes, that's
contracts,
a
that would be
lot.
nice to have that.
I
information.
mean, just,
Yeah, it's going to 3 separate contracts, so I'd have to
Right.
look into that, sorry.
Break out and where, break
Yeah,
out where
and
it
maybe
goes.
what I can do is in the future have her break it out a little better,
That'd be
you
great.
guys, yeah.
Very good.
thank you.
And we'll get you that information, so you know where it's being divvied out to.
Well,
Right,
I,
so
It's
I
all good
like,
department, right?
Huh?
It's all good department. This is the 44,000 extra.
no, so, I mean, the full amount is,
Oh, the
Yeah.
entire contract.
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
it's
rather,
just, it says 447, just push it down through.
Right.
Like to know where that goes.
Oh, no, you're on HS1 then. Okay, that's why I couldn't figure out you're on the C. I was looking at
No,
HS2.
we're on HS2.
it's too,
Well, 447,000 is HS1.
We're on one.
Yeah, we're on.
I understand addiction services and supports.
Mhm.
I just
No,
would
we
like,
were, we were on HS2.
Yeah.
yeah.
We were on HS2. I know for a fact.
Okay, so you're just talking about the 44,000 additional on the farming contract.
Right.
Okay,
I was.
that's just the vocational services.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
the 44,000 is the fund to extend the Oasis Vocational Services Program. And that gets passed through the Farnham Family Services.
It's HS2. That's
Right.
what we're on.
Right, okay.
HS.
Mhm.
Understood.
Yes, it's not broken out to several services. This is a farming contract for vocational services, period.
Period. But
HS1 is the one for 447. Yeah,
That's
the larger
what you're
one,
talking
yeah.
Yes.
right,
That's the one.
HS1,
The breakdown.
it's, I just would like a breakdown
Okay, well, they can do that.
because I can't follow it.
Mhm.
So back to resolution HS2. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
Slow down.
Keep up. HS3, resolution authorizing budget modification, Department of Social Services to accept reduction in safe harbor funding for 2026. Any discussion? I got a first by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Wilmot. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries. And the EP4, resolution authorizing budget modification, Department of Workforce Development, accept additional revenue for New York System Change and Inclusive Opportunities Network, New York, Scion. First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Holtz. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries. AP5, resolution authorizing budgetary modification to increase SDOA revenue and appropriations for the Office of Mobility Management. First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Walmart. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries. HE1, resolution accepting Article 6, Year 13 incentive funds. First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Wilmot. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries, thank you. HE2, resolution accepting New York State Association of County Health Officials Climate Mini Grant. First by legislator Walpole. Second by legislator Holtz. Question?
For a second, but I'll never get caught.
No, absolutely.
That's okay, no.
I didn't know you were calling. Say
Uh,
aye, so I
Okay,
know.
question, who disperses this? How do we know they go out there?
They're the New York State Association of County Health Officials, NICHO. It's their mini grant.
Okay, I mean, how are these little cold weather packs and everything dispersed?
Oh, so, we're gonna go to like senior nutrition sites. We're gonna go, working with OCO and do training with all their staff. 90, I believe, staff are gonna be trained, so when they're out in the field, they can distribute them out in the field, walking the beat, talking on the street, wherever they are needed.
Okay.
Anybody that's high risk. And OCO touches that whole population, so we thought they were the best ones to work with.
On that day, it was way, way below zero. I called like I was homeless and I absolutely got nowhere.
Yeah, that's,
You just freeze to death before you get a voice.
so we're gonna we have, with these funds, we're gonna do sleeping bags and they're waterproof.
Good
And,
idea.
yeah,
I actually was going to ask the same question, because we had that same question and through people calling me saying, how are they going to get it out? So, good job. Any other discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries. On to IT. Resolution to delete one temporary part-time position in Buildings and Grounds Department. First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Holtz. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries, thank you. IT3, resolution authorizing budget modification, information technology, new capital project to fund various technology projects. First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Walmart. We actually just came out of infrastructure and got the breakdown on all this. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries, thank you. On to committee review and decisions. We have a request to set salary for a patrol lieutenant.
Well, our recent lieutenant retired in February, end of February, so this particular candidate is a longstanding member of the sheriff's department and was on the promotional list, reachable, willing to accept the position, and the salary was vetted through our office, and we thought it was very reasonable offer, and he accepted the salary of $109,075.
Grade 60, step 23.
Yep.
First by, I have a first by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Holtz. Any discussion? All in favor?
What was the last person making in this position?
Well, more than that, so it's a savings.
He was about 119,
Yeah,
I believe. We just went through all the steps because of the union contracts.
yeah,
And when we were first talking about making the lieutenant, no sergeants would take it because with their current contract, the sergeant's contract, and with overtime, they would have been making above that. So when we did everything in fall, we realigned all the lieutenant salaries. Our senior lieutenant who just left, I think he was 119, but the last thing may have bumped him slightly above that. This will put, this lieutenant will be in the lower level of our 4 lieutenants.
when we updated the management compensation plan, there's provisions put in there specifically for lieutenants to entice them to become, move to that higher level position because none of the sergeants wanted it. So kind of worked out for everybody and now we have a really good candidate.
I remember we did this issue last year and it was discussed to work through it.
Mhm.
Any further questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries. We have a request to set salary for the Director of Protective Services through DSS. Lee has a candidate, she's moving from within. Yeah, it's 60. Salary grade 60, 93, 600.
Grade 50.
Huh?
So grade 50.
Grade
Salary
50,
grade 50.
Oh, wait.
60. Oh, was it changed?
Oh.
It says 60
Do I
in the
have it?
packet.
It says 60 in my packet.
No, it says 50.
It's 50?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
50 at 85,625.
I think that's correct. Yeah, it's a 50.
Okay. It's,
Oh, you're looking at,
You're looking
you
at the
got, no,
deputy
you're looking at the
commissioner
next
one,
page, even though it says, that's what she's doing.
and it's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's incorrect. On the deputy commissioner set salary, that's incorrect, but the info memo for director of protective services, that is corrected at grade 50.
okay.
They're 2 separate memos.
Okay. And what's that annual rate?
85,625.
Okay. Now that we have that straightened out, any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries. Okay. Then we have to set the, set salary for Deputy Commissioner of Social Services. You tell me, because I think mine's different than what you have.
No, this, so the deputy commissioner is a grade 70 in the management compensation plan,
Mhm.
and the salary request is 105,826.
Okay, then that is correct.
Mhm.
First by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Wilmot. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries. Oh, so that was, okay. Sorry about that. On the reporting departments,
Is there a background for EP?
No.
You did that?
no, we did not. We do have a walk on. Yeah. We do have a- We did have one walk-on. This is EP 7, resolution creating one position in the Office of Mobility Management. This did clear through EP. Just walk on here. As we know, this is evolving and they were looking to add one more position within the mobility management. It's been vetted through Julie's office. Do we have questions on this?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I wanted to note the version of the budget mod in your packet, it was amended yesterday by the, or Tuesday by the committee. None of the money's coming out of unappropriated fund balance. It's going to come out of Department of Health transportation money. So this position is 100% funded. There's no local money here.
Oh, okay,
Thank God.
okay.
And I also want to know, same thing happened with PS1. There was an error in the account number. The committee amended it to the correct account number, just so that it's noted for this committee.
Excellent, thank you, sir. Yeah, this is, I have, first by legislator Walpole, second by legislator Halls. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, moving on. Thanks, Phil. Human resources, Julie.
So on our reporting packet of all of the, part-time employee count and full-time employee count and those that, are on leave of absence, and vacancies, created since the beginning of the year, the current savings is 791,393 and some change, so it's just a little bit more than 221,000 more than this time last year. I have a couple announcements. Our labor law posters are in HR, be updated to be in compliance. So those, if you want to stop down in my department and grab them, you can. I'm going to send out an email to all department heads so that maybe prior to the ledge meeting next week, they can stop in and grab their posters. The civil service forum that we held last month was pretty successful. We had about 30 local civil service officers come from close jurisdictions. There were state municipal services division representatives and exam units representatives. So we all provided like really good feedback towards their upcoming transformation that they're going to be doing. So there's a lot of work still involved, but I think they have the bigger capital region is next week. So they'll be collecting more information there. I'm not sure if you saw in your emails, but my benefits administrator sent out an email to all county employees seeking them to complete a brief survey. It takes about 5 minutes. I did it today. It was very quick and painless. We've already have probably close to 200 people that have already completed it since yesterday, which is great. It's totally anonymous. No information can, we'll get back to show who filled it out and where. We do ask for statistical information to gather data, to looking at for health insurance to see, you know, what employees are looking to get out of it and potentially changing to a tiered system. So it's a good way to collect some information to gather that. So we can provide it back to our health consultants and look into saving costs and whatnot for the county.
Very good. Very good.
So more information will come to that. We are scheduling, I think sometime in April, another health coalition meeting with our unions to go over the information that we've collected and whatnot, so.
Awesome. Well, keep us posted on that.
Mhm.
We do have Lee here as well as we roll into the administration portion of this. I'm gonna put Lee in there with you on
Yes,
this.
I was going to do it anyway.
Yep, that was my plan under this because we asked her to be here today. So you can start off and then from there.
Yeah, what I'll do then is, in anticipation of questions about the capital project and that involved expanding AI, we did ask the commissioner to have be prepared to talk about some of the efficiencies that AI has brought to her department. So she did prepare this report for me. I encourage you to take a look at it. Lee, if you want to hit any highlights of it. We did this in anticipation of questions in this committee, but the first committee, infrastructure, asked all the questions, so, which made it easy here. But Lee, anything you want to highlight?
Yeah, so I think I did a pretty good job of laying out the key impact snapshots. From January 1st for the whole year of 2025, she handled 27,818 calls. She completed 6,187 SNAP interviews. That saved 1,314 hours, and that's equivalent to 72% of a full-time position. So the call center assistance, the client volume was 27,817 calls. That saves staff hours of 448 hours, so reduced routine call handling to staff to focus on case processing. SNAP's rights and responsibilities, she conducted 6,180 interviews, saving staff 866 hours. So she standardized explanation delivered automatically for each applicant. The operational efficiency is that 1,314 hours. We do plan on being able to provide a caseworker position give back as a result of the efficiencies that she's had. When we look at the expense of Eva, we are reimbursed at a 75% rate for her. So looking at the expansion to include her in all of our divisions out at DSS, what the total annual cost would be $111,125. We get 75% of that. So the county local share would be 27,781, but in being able to provide that caseworker position give back, I think that we're getting our bang for the buck with this one, so to speak. I can see further downstream savings with regards to vacancies as she takes on those kinds of responsibilities in the other divisions.
Thank you. That's one of the questions we always get, is how's Eve going? What's going on with it?
Yeah.
It's been progressing forwards.
Yeah.
So, this is great information. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I gave out my monthly report. I'll hit some highlights of that in a minute. But the state budget, as I reported last month, there's not a lot that's harmful to counties in the governor's proposed budget. We're in the process of putting together their one house bill, the assembly version and the Senate version. The only alarming thing I've heard so far is there's some talk floating around Albany of changing tier 5 and 6 retirement to make it more like tier 4. If you recall, tier 5 and 6 was done to save us money, to save the state money. So we're kind of worried about if they do that, it could cost us some money. I don't have all the details on that yet, but I'll keep an eye on it and keep you updated as that goes, hopefully not forward. In my report, I'll look over the whole thing, just a couple of highlights. We did hold a forum in Fulton on advanced nuclear energy. That went very well. I was one of the presenters there, along with someone in Barclay, members of the trades, Constellation, and that seemed to be well regarded by the folks that were there, and it's the start of a good public information campaign regarding our efforts to attract one or more new nuclear construction here. While I was in Washington this past week at the National Association of Counties, I did meet with staff, Senator Schumer and Gillibrand, and discussed our desire for nuclear here. Also expressed concerns over the SNAP and Medicaid program, which might shift some costs to us. Also talked to them about reforms to FEMA reimbursement, namely FEMA's policy that there's what they call no dough for snow. They cover all types of storms except for blizzards, which is short-sighted, I believe. But we actually may get some changes this year in that, where FEMA disaster relief may be able to be released for snow events. And also talked about deadlines surrounding ARPA and broadband. Not that it's critical county business, but I did have, because I was president of NISAC, I did have the opportunity there to be invited to Arlington National Cemetery, and I got to lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldiers. So that was quite an experience. I felt very honored to be able to do that on behalf of New York State's counties. Also the governor is initiating a project called Express, where she is asking counties and other organizations to identify things in state policy and regulations that are outdated and don't make any sense anymore. And this may be, I don't know if it's a campaign year related project or not, but we're going to take advantage of it and we're going to identify things and submit them. And I'll be talking to the departments about that because we definitely have to deal with outdated regulations and costly regulations that we've always felt are not necessary.
Make note that's open to everyone,
Everyone, yes.
everyone, not just governments.
Right.
Personal, private citizens can log on and voice their complaints as well.
Wanted to also note in the statistics, the audit, which is part of my department, audited over 1,500 vouchers, checking for the accuracy of over $22.2 million in expenditures just in the first month. So they do a lot of good work there. It's very detailed work. Other than that, I'll allow you to read through this, and if anybody ever has any questions, of course, you can always give me a call.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate it very much. Next. Purchasing, anybody?
No, treasurer.
Treasurer,
Treasurer,
Robin.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. I handed out the sales tax and the reserve analysis on the capital projects that are funded by reserves. We continue to do very well with the sales tax this past month. And if you have any questions, you can contact the treasurer's office.
Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
Any questions for Robin? Very good. Purchasing,
Okay,
Ally.
yes. So I passed out 2 reports. One is a status report of our RFPs and bids. So you can see the ones that are open, the ones that are under evaluation, waiting for approval, and contracts to be completed. I also passed out a report of statistics so you can see the requisitions, purchase orders, bids, RFPs, contracts, contract renewals, and contract amendments. And I'm just doing it across the year, and then you can see it compared to last year. So every year we are increasing, the departments are what they're putting in for bids and RFPs, so we're happy about that.
Lovely process. Okay, at this time, I would like to make a motion to go in executive session to discuss matters relating to collective negotiation pursuant to Article 14 of the Taylor Law. We got a first. Second, Marie, legislator Schott. All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you, everybody, for coming.